Good day, everybody, it's Max, and welcome back to InfraSpace, the experiment. That's right. And in this episode, it is city expansion time. Who betcha? We're going to add some more neighborhoods to the experiment. And, I mean, the whole city is the experiment. But, of course, to get the city to grow properly, to get it to where we can get it to level 6 citizens, to where it will then just keep growing on its own, we have to go through the levels. And to do that, of course, we have to add pieces at a time. So we are now adding our next sections of the District 1 neighborhoods, so as we can now get the city up to, I would say, probably fairly close to 5,000 or 5,500. And of course, by doing so, we should be able to then push on to get close to that level 6. Now, obviously, we need to make sure that our current needs are being met, so we need more home appliance, more computers, more parks, more of them good meals in that O2, and of course we just got the upgrade there at the very tippy end of the last episode, so of course we want to get in there and start setting this all up. So let's get to it. All right, we're back into it, and sure enough, let's have a look at what we're up to. So, whoa, we are way over here in District 2. Okay, so District 1, of course, is basically topped out, and so we're at 3,500. We need more people. So we are now connecting the new neighborhood, the next 4 rows of the neighborhoods, to get everybody, to get more people in. Now, of course, stage 1 of this will be to actually connect these neighborhoods. And of course, we have to upgrade their roads because we did it all in the cheapy roads. Now, we did it in the cheapy roads on purpose because we had to get the layout, and of course we didn't have a lot of concrete, just, concrete and steel just kicking around just for spending for nothing to do. So of course we did all the layout in the cheapy road. I mean, that's fine. There's no problem with that. But now we have to get these roads upgraded because now it's time to actually get these neighborhoods up and running and get them into circulation. So of course we're going to do that. And there we go. All the things. Do the stuff. Now the next thing I'll actually stop here for a second and show you is the new main road running through the center. So of course on this side, of course, we've had our computers coming down this side and into the city. And up to this point, they'd been on, highways, but basically on 2-lane highway, right? Once they got into the city, of course, they ran into buildings and stuff and the 2-lane roads, and it did this alternating pattern of highway, road, highway, road. And I mean, that was working fine, but we now know that we're going to have even more traffic coming into the city. So I've done a little bit of a tweak design where we've actually now got 4-lane highway road, and it's not the super highway roads, it's just highway road. We'll get the super highway, I'm sure, and we're running that right through the city. So what we did was we took all the houses off of this one road, and remember, I had some extra strips here just for this purpose, and we've moved them houses around. So now this main road and its ends, so the ends also are 4-lane roads, so they can fan out on either side, can now distribute products of the home appliances and the computer electronics in here as quickly as possible. Now, though we're going to do the food in the city, one thing we're not going to do in the city is robots, right? Which is the next level of things that they want. Robots, of course, take up motors and our little twinkly star troublemakers. And the twinkly star troublemakers, of course, are these guys. And these will take up a lot of room to do a lot of robots, right? So to get that out of the way, we obviously have got to have it so as if we're putting these things out on either side, we need even faster routes into the city, so as we can get it in here as quickly as possible. So if we're doing the robots on one side, what are we looking for here? If we're doing the meals inside the city, that's fine. But home robots, of course, are going to have to come from one side or the other of the city. Now, of course, VR entertainment for level 6 is going to be the other troublemaker, right? So whatever one side gets the robots, the other side's going to have to get the VR entertainment factories. And I would say it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard decisions. It's where, sometimes we're going to have to make some hard decisions. So anyway, nevertheless, those decisions will have to be made. I mean, there is space up here. There is all kinds of little pockets of space, which is kind of weird, but we'll have to see if maybe we can make that work. And and in doing so, we're going to have to probably, shuffle some things around, because I mean, it's a learning curve process. And again, I did choose this crazy map with this monstrosity mountain range running right through the center of all the things, which of course was not exactly a great choice for trying to do this type of experiment, but that's what makes the experiment even more fun. So with that, I'm going to keep upgrading the roads and the things. I'll bring it back once I've got that done, and we're going to start plowing into adding more computers, more home appliances, make sure that there's enough culture and enough parks down, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, next on the upgrade list, home electronics. You betcha. Because we hate it when things fall apart. So I was just having a quick look at the districts here. Of course, we've got our copper, we've got our iron, and then of course they turn into electronics. There's all going great, blah blah blah. Okay, so we need to slap in a whole bunch more electronics here. So we gotta switch this road, somewhere's around here is probably where we're gonna do this. And this is probably not be fat enough, skinny enough. This road is probably up too high. So what we'll do is we'll adjust it now. Yes, I know, that's gonna make you cranky. So let's just readjust these all now. Yeah, I know. Okay, there we go. Might as well fix that stuff up now, so as we don't get in here, we end up. Now I realize that, I don't get the straightest eye, and I'm not using all the angles of the things, right? And I see I'm going to have to do some movement. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we will grab this, move you up just a wee bit. I don't know, somewhere's around there, I would say. I'd like to try and get this a little bit straighter if I can. There we go. So that was 8, and then 8 more is 16. Alright, so let us put in some 16 of these. Now, we're going to have to move a few power lines around here. Because, power lines, they're always in the way. So somewhere's I would say about here, give or take a bit. And of course we're gonna have to do some road upgrading on that as well, I see. Yeah, I would say so. We're gonna have to go for the good stuff, actually. Yeah, the good stuff. Show me the good stuff. I was pretty sure this was one-way road all the way up, but no, I guess up here it's two-way road, so that's all right. I mean, that's fine. No problem with that. Now, we need 16 of you. Really? You're just going to be that fussy? All right, fine. That's fine. This is why we can move things around. Somewhere's around here, I would think. We're probably looking good. Yeah, something like that. You gonna let me put that building in there now? Sure you are. 1, 2, 3. And another 4 on this side will make 8, but this will not help me on the other side because you know that road's not wide enough anymore. In fact, that road should not even be there. That road should be way up here somewhere. So we're going to move that way up here somewhere for now. We'll come back to it later. Yeah, and another 8 for you. Now, is that going to be enough? I don't think. I actually think I need 8 more. So that's 16, but I think I'm going to need another 8, to be honest. So how are we doing? What is handling the power of this anyway? We got a bunch of little power lines and 2 big transformers handling that stuff. Okay, well that's fine for now, I guess. And just to double check that they're within the zones. Okay, that's fine. Let's slam in a couple of extra of these because you know we're going to need them. Yeah, put that in there, would you? Oh, really? You can't do that with districts turned on? Okay, fine, whatever. Listen, can I put it in there now? Okay, good. Well, I'm glad. Listen, stop being so fussy on the road. You know, it's a road. So let's just all agree on the road and get that in there so as I can do things with the road, right? Okay, sure. Just give me a second, would ya? Yeah, we're going to do that up here. We're going to run you up in here. There you go. See, look. Everybody can have some. There we go. And now we're going to do the same thing down here with you guys. Yep. 1. Oh, did you magically put yourself in as a bridge? No, that's not what we want at all. Well, this bridge stuff. What's this bridge stuff? Holy smokes. Give me a break with the bridge stuff already. Right? No bridging. No bridging of the stuff. I'll get you to creep up the hill. There we go. Okay. Can I have them now? I know they got it. I know they're going uphill pretty sharp angle. Are you in coverage of that? Is that a thing? Yeah, okay, yep, you're good to go. Okay, so hopefully that will take care of that side. Now, we need to take care of the other side, of course. We got computers. And, yep, these guys are going to need the same thing. So, let's slam in some road. Somewhere right about here, I guess. Give or take right about there. And right about there, and right about there, and then let's get in some factories on that action. So we're at 35. We're already doing 3,600, and yeah, that's always making me a little nervous, obviously, because you know, adding all these jobs isn't cheap, right? In fact, the easiest thing to do will be to cut back the science again. And I'm out of concrete. Okay. Well, then we got 2 things to do. One, we got to cut the science back to absolute 0. Yeah, because we need them jobs. So thanks, everybody, for participating in our science program, but not right now. That can't happen. Now, these guys look like they're going to be doing okay. Yeah, home robot factory is done. Yeah, we're not doing any more science at the moment. No. You know, I mean, we will do food processing and fertilizer and the things. But not yet. Not yet. We're going to let these guys empty out a little bit. I need a little concrete. Like, now, is this something I should be panicking on? Right? Let's go have a look. No, lots of trucks doing lots of things. It's just really, really busy. This has got to be like the busiest road ever. I don't know why, but it is. Can we have the upgraded busiest road ever to be upgraded? I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much for playing. Like, I realize, like, dirt road. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure You know what? In fact, we can even try try a little experiment here. Yeah, like we'll even upgrade this part of the road to be like even faster road. Yep, give me this. No upgrade this time. We're just gonna run it straight across. Boom, like super fast road. Yeah, and we're gonna get rid of this extra road. There. Can somebody please do all the things of the road? Okay, now look, see what's happened here? Do you see what's happened? Okay, so we have a bunch of trucks pulling out all of a sudden. All right, that's fine. Okay, because that makes me panic, right? And I hate panic. Panic is bad. You guys are gonna get to the factory in time, right? You know, I'm just saying. Another thing we could try here is we could try this little maneuver. Something like that. Straighten you up a little bit. There you go. And then maybe cut this one off. Here, just hold on a second here. I don't care about that. I just want to kill the little piece of road in there. Right. So we'll force these guys to come in this way so as they don't jam up all the traffic. Yeah, can you guys do that now? Yeah. I like that. That's a great plan. Great plan, guys. Yeah. See how we can all get along and make concrete faster when you're not all blocking the road? That's awesome. I like that. That's great. Okay, how are we doing for power? We're doing okay for the power part. Probably not doing okay for the power part there, though. We'll have a look at that in a second. We got to focus on getting a few more miners down here. I know that. So let's do that. Get this up here. Get at least a few more miners in here. Oh, really? You're really going to be jipping me on this concrete, aren't you? We're just going to have big arguments about concrete all day, and it's going to be real ugly. Actually, we're about to have bigger arguments. We're about to have huge arguments over copper mining. Yeah. Now, it turns out, even if there's only little bits of copper and stuff on the other side of the road, it will take it, and we're going to use it, mister. Yes, thank you. You betcha. We're going to use all the things. So, let's see now. I'm just looking around. Well, we're still kind of holding our own here when it comes to the factories. So that's good. I mean, I will take that as a win. So we'll throw in our 2 here. Now, this means we need at least 8 of these, and these are 45 apiece, right? So there's no way I can afford these. So you know what? I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to keep plopping stuff in here as I can afford it, because now I'm concrete blocked. All right. And but before we go, let's have a look at this part of the city with the new double highway system in. Yeah, I know. I managed to actually do this twice, where I was able to get in, squeeze in. Just no. Don't panic, people. I will come save you. Okay, there you go. So of course we got those in. But we got to have a look. We got to have a look at what the needs are next, right? Where are we with the parks? So the parks, well, it says there's 300. We're doing 211. I'm a little nervous on that, but it does seem to be holding out okay. You know, I might put in like a couple of duplicity parks, if that's a thing, where I'll mirror them. What else are we looking for? Computers. Computers are doing good. Okay. Well, the computers, home appliances are looking good. Awesome. Home appliances are not looking good here, though. Not awesome. So why is that? They're looking pretty good here. I mean, everything. The home appliances, yeah. Computers and parks here are looking a little cheap up top, but okay. I will investigate. I will investigate the things while I'm letting a little concrete build up, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, so in this case, you can see in front of us, I've worked out kind of a pattern for food. And of course, it is another one of them components we need for pushing on to level 5. Now, I've worked out the pattern for food. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to repeat the pattern here on camera, just so as everybody's around for this wonderful adventure. And then, of course, after that, I'll probably put more food in off camera just to get these guys to push on up to level 5. Now, I might obviously try to catch the level 5-ness in the act, right? But we still need home robots, so that's probably not going to happen until next episode. And home robots, of course, are the tricky one because they require the crazy star things, and that drives me crazy. I can never remember them things. Yeah, I need the neural processors for that, and so I still haven't figured out where we're going to put a neural processor factory, so I figured, you know what? Food it is. Food is where we're going to go for now. So I'm going to take Mr. Park here and park him over there for now. I'm going to take this park down here for now, and we're going to work our way on this pattern. Now, in this case, it is doing I'm doing a 6-6-8 pattern. It's not exactly balanced, but that's fine, right? It's working out just about fine here. That they're keeping up just fine. In both of these factories, they're pumping out. There's no real shortage. The fertilizer again is probably running a little hot because it's my numbers actually have it worked out to 7. That being the case, okay, so I burnt 4 jobs, but, at least I know it's working. So, in this case, I have now moved this park, so we can now begin replicating this over here. Now, replicating this is obviously you got to move a few power lines around. Yeah, I know. I just cut all the power off. I know. Just relax. Be cool for a minute. Okay, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that problem. Okay, how's that? That should be somewhat good here for a minute. All right, so let's get the next round in here. And I guess I need a road first. That would be a good idea there, Max. You need the road before you can do the thing. Yep, somewhere right around there. Looks good. Now we want you, my good friend, and I believe I have you like so, and you like so, and do I do that twice? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do that twice. All right, so we can do this on the other side of the road, like so and like so, and then we do you like so. Now the next one, obviously, we just come straight across here like that. All right, now let's get one in here. Oh, good. Look at that. How's that for closeness? That's a pretty good guess, actually. Let me tell you. And then, of course, we want to do this and this for one, and get you in there. And then, of course, we got to get one more in there, but we can't butt up against these roads. So, of course, we have to do it this way. I could actually left myself a little short on this one. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you try to get this stuff as close as possible, but I mean, I am kind of eyeballing it the entire time, right? So how are we now? There we go. right there, somewhere's around there, and you're going to go right in there somewhere. All right. That looks pretty good for the top half, and now we're going to put in the meat section below that. So we again will grab our little road here, and you're not going to give me the angles this time. It's very, you know, the mechanics of the game. You know, it's like sometimes, yeah, I'm going to give you the angles, and then sometimes it's like, nah, I'm not going to give you any angles to work with, and I'm like, really? Like, you're not? And it's like, no. And I'm like, fine, whatever. I don't need your angles anyway. So 2, 3. Now the reason we're doing that is because I'm going to put this pole right into that little space like that, and then of course I just detached it, of course. So I need to reattach it to a power line. There we go. I'm sure you're all happy now. Okay, and then of course on this side we want to add some more things. 4, 5, 6, please. 4, 5, 6. Now we actually want to do that again. This is so we want to do another 6 here. And I mean, this is a lot of meat center, right? This should be. I mean, this is way more than what I had. This is way more than what I had. You know, because we're already about 50 jobs over. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop there for the moment. I'll put in the meat processor, or the food processing plant itself, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to actually take this road. Going to back this right up to about here, and I did this with the other one. So what I'm doing here is I actually want this to attach to that. It did it over here, and I was really happy about that. So like it's got like a back door to this factory where it uses this back road. I really like that. You know, I thought that was great. I see it's being a little fussy here, but that's okay. What I can do is I can probably take this road, stretch it right up to the factory. I don't know. I don't know if it will be smart enough to figure that out. I see it put the entrance on this side. That's a bit of a bummer, because I liked it when it put the entrance on this side. I thought that was pretty cool. But okay, we're gonna let this run, because we need people to move in. We need people moving in. We still have not filled in all the buildings, but they're getting really close, right? You know, we are running out of buildings to fill. So only this block section here. So this is another 100 people or so, and then this here is another 100 people or so. So you know, we are getting a little close. Oh darn! Stop. Burp, beep. Yeah, we gotta do that too. So yeah, how about the sulfur? Yep, you need sulfur for this, dude. That's the way this works. You need to put sulfur in. I'm going to put 2 in for now. And, hey, you want to see something cool with districts? Let's do that. I'll even show you the districts I got on the other one here in a second. So, yeah. Yeah. And over this way and up this way. And don't worry, I prettied this all up afterwards. And then this is going to be a thing, but not a total thing, because I actually needed to kind of do a thing later. Okay. Yep. Do a thing. Do the thing. You're going to be a thing. Yes, you are. Like that. And then I'm going to cut you off. Like that. Okay. And in fact, we're going to cut all these off. Kind of like pretty like. All right, like so. And then we come scooping up this side of the street. Oh, I was a little too close on that one. A little too close on that one. Just a second. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. There we go. Right about there? Yeah, right about there is fine. There we go. Awesome. Now, I need this. Yep, we're gonna just surround you in there, and then of course we're gonna, you know, kind of clean this up a little bit. Zip. Okay, and then a little bit of zip, zip tie there. Okay, sulfur, we need you to go here. Boom. Vegetables go to there, and meat goes to there. Boom. And as you can see over here, we've already got this one going on. So if we look at sulfur, sulfur actually provides both enough for both of these plants here. Of course, the vegetable is going on into the food processing plant, and so is the meats. The meats are going into the processing plant. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to let this run out for a bit, right? And then I'll probably bring it back for just the wrap up. Just to show you how it's going to look. Hopefully my numbers catch back up. You'll notice I got a lot of landing pads in. You know what? The game might be fussy on wanting to only bring one person in at a time, but gosh darn it, I am going to get me one person in at a time times 100. Yeah, one person there. You know, you want to be fussy? Yeah, I'll give you one person there, one person there. Yeah, I'll give you that immigration rate is low. Yeah, well, you know what? If you put enough landing pads in, your immigration rate is still good enough that you can get people in. So we're going to let these fill up full of food. Of course, I got enough room to duplicate this on the bottom side here, and then I would probably duplicate it again, possibly within these 2 blocks, but just half blocks, right? As that would be probably, I mean, this is more than enough. I mean, we did a city of almost 6,000 with, you know, this much food. So this should be more than enough food, you know, to fill literally most of this city. And if it's not, then there is something wrong. So, you know, I noticed that good meals aren't currently down here. Currently being delivered is 0. But I think that's just because somebody's getting ripped off. Why aren't you getting any? Why aren't you getting any? None being delivered. Really? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? That shouldn't be a thing. Like, why aren't you all digging? Because like this guy down here, he needs delivery. Anyway, you know what? I'll take a peek. I'll see. Maybe he got left out. Oh, let's check districts. Let's check districts. Yeah, see, look at this poor guy. This poor guy, he got left out. Look, listen. Here, we're going to expand your circle a little. We're going to expand our circle of influence here a little bit. There we go. Look at that. There we go. See, and now what we do is we just kind of pretty this up a little bit, and then cut that in a little bit like so. Unfortunately, they don't have squares here, so you can't make like perfect little shapes. But hey, guess what? You'll get something now. I'll betcha. Hey, look at that. See? Yeah, he got his. He's all good now. So with districts, let me tell you, they're good, but very finicky. I'll show you, and just before we cut away, I'll show you one more. Up here, districts, wow. Do you want to say not working well? Let me tell you, I cannot get sulfur to work right with this district at all. See this arrow? Yeah, that is, so if I go like this, yeah, I don't know what that is, right? I don't know why it's doing that at all, right? Like, it makes no sense. No sense. None whatsoever. But it seems to work. So, yeah. I'd say it's still kind of buggy. It's a little buggy. You know, but we have you know, we have our districts we have our districts that are trying to do the best they can. Gosh darn it. You know, yeah, and carbon isn't going anywhere anyway. You are going into the steel plants. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Okay, I'm going to bring it back one final time. I'm going to let these guys fill up. And then we're going to do a review for next episode, which you know is going to be home robotics. And so we can push these guys on to level 5. And, of course, we're going to make them all nice level 5 citizens. So, of course, we can all have nice level 5 stuff. I'll see you in a second. Okay, it's wrap-up time. You betcha. Just a little bit of tweaking going on. What I've done is I took my big factory here and split it into 2 and moved it to the opposite side of where it was. So now I have 4 corners of the exact same thing. Now, according to the numbers, I'm actually a little short on meat, and I'm way over on veggies. okay, I'm probably way over on veggies because of the whole sharing is caring thing with all the percentages going on. I'm a little short on that meat though because it's not getting the bonuses from anything, right? So I'll add the extra meat as I need it. The reason I don't need it at the moment is because we still have buildings with no tenants as we are slowly waiting for the population to grow. You betcha. I mean, these guys are shipping in one guy at a time. You know, I mean, you can only have so many landing pads. You know, and they're shipping in one guy. You know, oh, well, he's not. I mean, well, they were. Holy smokes! Is nobody arriving here now? What's going on now? Holy smokes! I'm gonna have a panic. Anyway, well, I know they're shipping in people because you know, this number down here continues to slowly grow. So we'll definitely do that. Now, in this particular case, next episode, all about them robots, right? You need the home robots to make these go to level 5, which hopefully will make more people want to move in. And at the same time, we also want robots for saving some workers. So it's a double trade-off. We're going to get more workers and save some workers. So we're going to push for both of those things. And of course, the big trick to these is the neuro star things, right? We're going to need a big field of those. It looks like it's going to have to come from real far away. So I would say we're going to have to probably set up some sort of transportation mega highway using our mega highway, super highway system. And I mean, super highway, super expensive is what it is. We're using our super highway system to come up here into the far corner and set up a whole bunch of this, right? These neuroprocessor factories. Up here, there's all kinds of copper. There's 4 or 5 piles of copper. And you need a lot of copper because, one, we need it for the electronics factories. But then you also need it for the motor factories. So as much as, you need iron. Yeah, you need iron. But you kind of need a lot of copper going on. So of course now we have independent carbon factories. We can make those happen. Of course we'll make that steel happen as well, and it'll all probably be happening up here. A big section of motors and a big section of our little star neural processors are then going to make a bunch of home and manufacturing companies. Now, we're going to then ship that stuff around. The industrial factories, obviously, will want to push those to our outposts out here. Let's get down here a little bit. We're definitely going to want to push those over here into, come on now, into our home appliance factories because, hey, we always like it when we get a little more home appliance. Of course, anything we're already dealing with large amounts of things, we want more of the things, right? So we want our home appliances. We're going to definitely want more of our computers. And, of course, then our science area, and we'll want to do more of that. So I'm Max. This is InfraSpace, the experiment. And, of course, we're going to make the city grow again next episode with all this crazy home robot factory craziness because it's going to be crazy. This will probably run for another hour or so in the background while I take care of a little housework, and that will probably even up the population, get a little more peoples into these houses here. I'm probably going to add a couple more neighborhoods, maybe 1 or 2. We'll see how it goes. 1 or maybe 2. I might add 2. Yeah, I'll probably add 2. And then that should be more than enough to push this to level 5, 6, right? So I'll probably add a couple at a time. I'll show that off as well. I will see you on the next one. Take care.